Alrighty, what's going on, guys? Edward here, back with another trade recap, and I'm going to show you how I caught this trade today. This is actually pretty much, I left a runner, but my actual trade, my main target was just right there. And it was a very simple entry. This was another market maker model from ICT, and as you can see, my entry was pre-market. So my entry was before 9:30, before the stock exchange opens, right? On Nasdaq. Now, I did share the idea to my free group on Telegram. And if you can see here, Jesus, the screen here, it's a little bit small. So let me bring it back inside here. Hopefully you can see there. All right. So I sent an idea this morning. If you're not following me here, go ahead and check the link in the description below. But I sent this at 8:13. So I gave them the idea, right? I was expecting price to push up. This is what you will normally see on my free group. I don't send an actual signal. I send the idea, right? What's my expectation? I could be wrong, and I will be wrong because I'm not going to be right all the time. And, you know, the ICT concepts also fail. It's not the holy grail, right? It's not the holy grail. So, and if the market condition is bad, like, you know, we're having a lot of volatility because of news or anything, you know, we're still going to fail. So anyways, this is what I was seeing. I will explain here basically this structure, which it was actually really nice. And let's go ahead and go from the higher time frame. I'm going to go replay here, and I'm going to take you guys to this time here. And higher time frame. Let's go to, of course, the daily here, just to understand how we close on Friday, right? This is how we close on Friday, this daily candle. Notice that we were pretty much choppy the entire week. If I go to the weekly as well, you can actually see that it's an inside candle. Last week, right? Did not take any low or high. It's just right here, right? Stayed inside this candle. So, however, it is a bullish candle, right? Now, when I go to the daily, I want to say and understand this. My interpretation of this low, to be honest, that's more like a double bottom to me. But I guess whatever, you know, that looks more like a double bottom. It did sweep, but barely, you know, barely sweep it. So, anyways, we opened up on Sunday. Let me go take it to the 1 hour here. And you can see how we open. Let's go back to 15 minutes. Yeah. So probably here, it's a little cleaner. Hang on. You can see this push, pullback. This is the opening, right? This is Sunday. This is how we close on Friday. So if you see on a 1 hour, look at it. This push from Friday, this is the opening gap, right? We pull back, we enter into this 1 hour fair value gap. You can see price swept liquidity there. Let's go back to 15 minutes. Here, you see? Look at this nice structure. Again, you can use your Fibonacci or the Gann box, doesn't matter. It's the same. So pretty much right here, right? Measuring discount right about in the middle here. Notice the price went back down to discount, tapping the higher time frame fair value gap. Nice change in the state of delivery, right? And this opportunity here was presented during Asian session. So if you wanted to buy from Asian session, buying right there, stop loss here, targeting 1 to 2 at least, right? Price target the high, continue pushing up a little bit, and then pulling back. Now, that pullback, again, just interpretation here. Literally, the market is moving in waves. It was very simple structure, right? Very simple structure today. It was just creating higher highs and higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. By the time, I don't trade London, right? I don't trade London. By the time our price is approaching near New York session opening, I noticed that high, right? So I'm just understanding that's a nice swing point right there. Price is pulling back. I understand we are in discount now. You can use the fib from the low to the high, 50%. We are in discount, right? Now, price does get back inside into this accumulation. I'm going to go in lower time frame in a little bit right here. But my interpretation was this was the sell side of the curve, and now I'm in the buy side of the curve, right? Again, market maker model. This is one of my favorite models from ICT. Let's go back to 5 minutes. So here we are in this little structure. Now, again, notice accumulation here, another accumulation. So prices accumulating, and then right here we have a manipulation, right? So you can see there, that manipulation still happening in London time, right? Now we have, after this move to the downside, price coming back inside, it left this last bearish fair value gap, which was broken right here. So if you're in this area, right there, and you wanted to trade London, after this, you could have taken the buy right there, stop loss below, and targeting highs. Right? That's an aggressive model. Now, the change in the state of delivery would have been here, like it's quite far away, right? So this would have been the model, the aggressive model from London. So again, I don't trade London. So anyways, I'm just seeing what it's doing. You see that price is respecting that inversion. Boom, nice respect. Nice close above this previous series of down close candles right here. When that candle closes above, confirms the block. We have an order block right here. Excuse me for my coughing. I have a little bit of flu. So anyways, notice that price creates that fair value gap and now closing above it. Now we have another order block right there. Have another block in this area. That's the entry. Now at this time we are in New York, right? New York session just opened. The New York session, not the stock exchange. So New York session just opened, and that was it. Listen, I understand there's plenty people that trade New York session pre-market open or after market open. If today you would have waited for market open, which is at 9:30, what would have happened? You would have probably missed this, right? 9:30 is right here. So the entry, like remember, if you trade London, this would have been the entry from London. Now New York session, the earliest signal was definitely right here at New York session. That was the earliest signal. Excuse me again. So if you understand this, you see, if you don't take that position and you're just simply waiting for 9:30, look at this. Price is already gone right there. 9:30 comes in, boom, and it skyrockets. You see? So this is why I am okay entering pre-market open. As long as I'm in New York session, I can take an entry, right? I don't mind. I can take it. I have students that they rather, right? There's nothing wrong to it. There's nothing wrong to it. It's just that it could be a little bit late. I'm not gonna lie. Like there was a time, like probably a couple weeks ago, that I had a bad streak, pretty bad streak, and I was losing. Most of my losing trades actually were during this time. They were happening between 8 a.m. and 9:30. Most of my losing trades, they were happening, because the 9:30 would manipulate the lows from New York, the opening, right? From this morning session right here, from 8 a.m. to 9:30, I was losing. Now, I want to tell you, and I probably can tell you the reason why. And the reason why I'm actually being more effective right now for this past, 2-3 weeks or so, entering before pre-market, before market open, is because we actually don't have news, because of the U.S. shutdown. We haven't had FOMC. We haven't had so far CPI, PPI report, NFP, and this is the first FOMC. I don't know if actually it's going to happen. I see this grayed out. It looks like it's grayed out, so I don't know. Really don't know if it's going to happen this week or not. The actual meeting for the FOMC, I really don't know, right? Because of the U.S. shutdown. So, we have not had that shitty movement at 8:30. Remember that this type of events, they happen at 8:30. So I guess that's why I'm having a better market structure. The market is actually going nice since pretty much New York session at the opening. So I guess, that's what it is. So anyways, I left a runner and I am still targeting this highs. This is where price is at the moment. Left a runner. I don't care. I made my money already. Pretty simple structure. I was strongly bullish for the day. We have not taken this high. If you notice, London session pulling back, right? So it was literally creating more liquidity right here. Hang on. When London session price stops right there and start dropping, going and pulling back, what do you think it's doing? It just built more liquidity. More retail traders trying to sell from here, and they're placing the stops above this resistance. So eventually price goes and boom, sweeps through that, right? Pretty nice manipulation. Another thing that was happening in this area by the time I decided to enter, let me actually bring it back here, is using volume here, the volume profile. Notice that this was the actual zone where we had most activity right here in this area. So price was actually breaking above the POC, the point of control from this indicator. And that was also telling me, okay, I think I'm entering in a nice zone. I might guys spiked out. Sometimes the volatility at 9:30 would do this. I was thinking the price would actually do something like this, sweep me out and then do something like this, right? That's okay. If it's a loss, if the price do that, I can re-enter. I don't mind a loss right there, right? At all. So I knew that probably would happen. Price may actually manipulate this low, but it never did. Price actually skyrocket after 9:30. It just went flying. So anyways, hope it makes sense. Guys, if you want to be part of my free Telegram group and you can spot this, again, I don't send signals. I normally don't send signals. I send ideas, right? And projections. So if you're an ICT trader, you actually like ICT concepts, you can learn from my playlist. I have a bunch of playlists based on ICT or ICT simplified. I'm going to leave them on the top right corner here. So you can go ahead and check those playlists, right? And they're definitely going to help you. And still, if you're still struggling, if you feel like, hey, you need some sort of personal help, yeah, I can totally help you with that. Just go ahead, check my website, teamprofitsenglish.com. There's a few spots left for a current discount that I'm offering right now. One-time payment, you're part of my team forever. Check out on the website right now. Go ahead and check it out because it's going to be ending pretty soon. There's just a few spots left. Again, one-time payment, and you're part of my team forever. Go ahead and check it out. Check the link also in the description. Join my free Telegram. You can learn for free in here as well. If you're struggling, if you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you guys for watching. Thumbs up. It motivates me to keep posting these videos for you guys pretty much every day or every week. It does motivate me. Believe me, every like that you give, every view that I have, it motivates me to keep posting content for you guys for free. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.